Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where we're defending the castle quite admirably, having cut the reinforcements by finishing off Denim. We only have a few troops left, and the most worrying one of which is a sword master with a killing edge here. Hopefully we can dodge it with such people as Lindis up the front with extremely good avoidance stats, and Dart here with a axe, or sword reaver, axe that reaves swords, let's put it that way. Hopefully, we'll be nice and fine with Eliwood defending the last remaining chests, and a secret shop to pick up if we wish. That's supposedly just about here. You have to warp a troop through to be able to pick it up. Of course, have the member card on, which of course Jafar has, but I think it sells promotional items, which, to be honest, at this point in time, we'd pretty much promoted everyone, and we still have promoted items left over, so we don't really need. So as we end the turn, let's let the enemies come on to us once again, and see what happens with Mr. Swordmaster. Well, the Sword Reaver is going to reave a ton of swords, or it's not going to even hit, and then he's going to crit, because why not? He's a hustler. I'm a rubbish fighter, that's what I am. Oh, wait a second, axe in the face. And of course they're all attracted to Dart over Lindis. They have more of a chance of hitting him. Oh, no damage, but you actually did poison him. How dare you? Now here's where the trouble comes, because the Swordmaster's going to go the same place, isn't he? Unless he doesn't move. Oh, he chose to go for Lyn, right then. A crit chance of 25. Lindis shows you what a crit's about, doesn't he? Yes, she does. And don't call she a he, but still, Lyn levels up and takes down the biggest threat. We had a bit of a worry there, but Lindis would have survived that even if he did crit. Lindis wants to get really buff at the moment as well, and is just gaining all the strength in the world. HP and strength is pretty much your game at the moment, isn't it? Right, Asitian Knight, you don't need to get in there. And as we babysit all the other knights around, maybe we'll get Canas up to heal you yet again. But to be honest, after this turn, there shouldn't be anyone left. Eliwood's like, I'm guarding this and it hurts. Dart's like, oh, now I'm poisoned as well. Woe is me, woe is I. As now Eliwood can finally strike out and say, farewell to you, you annoyance. Alright, let's use the lances indeed to increase our skill. I'm glowing purple, but I'll still take you down, sir. You poisoned me, so I will spear your face. It's the best way to deal with things, isn't it? Another one taken down, and Eliwood nearly up to level 7. Is Lyn our highest level character at the moment? No, of course not, because we still have Super Florina hanging around. Even keeping her out of the battle, she's still high, and then Priscilla's quite high herself. Hector's been kept well out of this battle here. Poor Hector, he's only level 7 at this point. He's like, damn you green guys, having to be babysat. You've kept me well out of this, well out of the loop. And Rebecca's like, well, go on, let me hit another one. I want to get the experience, thank you. Cheers, bye. So, we can either go with that. Should we go with Steelbow? Oh, Steelbow would actually just finish it off in one. Let's take the kill. Most importantly, we need to get Legault down to the right place. So gaining strength, skill, and speed there as if she needs any more. Defense and all that isn't really what she requires if we keep her nicely out of range. And we have the music that says there's only one more round. Alright, so with that said, we'll get Sane here. We'll rescue Legault, because now we can take him all the way over in one move. And we should have enough turns left over. If we defeat the last enemy, is that game over? Who shall take the KO? Well, Dart's got to be fairly near to a level as well, so Dart, do you want to take it? You've got a Sword Reaver, so you may as well use it. Crit to the face! You're a very powerful friend, aren't you, Dart? And so we pretty much finish up as he gains more strength and more speed. Do you want to gain some defense and res as well, just to even yourself out a little bit? No? No? Well, in the meantime then, I guess I'll pair people up, because I don't think any more people are going to appear, so let's all group everyone as much as we can. Indeed, we could heal if we want to here. We got Matthew there, Jafar's coming on down. We could try to warp to the secret shop, but we don't really need to. But yeah, promotional items if you want to go get them. In the meantime, just gather everyone together. Why not? It's the best thing you can do at this point. Apart from you, sir. You probably need a heal. you probably would do with a little bit more extra HP, wouldn't you? Priscilla, let's gather you up your brother. Canas. Let's go this way next to Rebecca. And all we have to do now is just go there. That's pretty much our end game option. So as we move you over, Florina, just chill out with him there, and we're all good. Let's go get that chest and end it all. Cured of the poison, he will no longer die. In fact, putting you on the throne means you even heal up a little bit, sir. In fact, there's no reason for you guys to move anymore, so we don't have to babysit. The poison all around, it's just a bit nasty. I don't want it. Go away, poison. Right, we'll drop you here, Jafar. Let go. Whoever you are at the moment. Too many thieves, too many guys. And take everyone up further. Hector downwards. We get Sarah there, Matthew there. That's a good little relationship bundle, isn't it? Nino and Jafar chilling out together. Get Priscilla down this side, so then her brother can come in. There's a couple turns of relationship generation-ish, kinda. A little bit. Just a little bit. I don't even know who can at this point in time. So wait there. You guys can keep on moving up as well. Why not? It's a bit of waste of time in using your turns at this point, because all we really want is just to end the turn and go, hey, take the chest. Get poisoned some more, Ellerwood. Get poisoned some more, Dart. It's fine. You guys can shrug it off. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's the words, after all. As we pick ourselves up a body ring and send it back to Molinos or not. It'd be interesting to find out what that is, but that's a last turn for us, which means that no one's quite going to reach anywhere else at this point in time. So do you know what, Rebecca? Go there. And be a nice person, Canas. You don't even need this experience. But to be honest, let's leave these troops in a bit more of a state of repair than what we found them in at that point in time. So we're done, and we are done. Protected the castle we have indeed. We don't need you. Lord Hector, are you unharmed? Yeah, we kind of dealt with things a bit ago. Protect Lord Hector! Knights of Assitia, attack! Attack who? It's already done. Hey, Greybeard! Are these guys? Yes, I'm sure of it. They are his morphs. It's true. They're all eerily similar. That reminds me. That man on Valor, Effidel. Black Fang's Sonya too. Are you saying that he made them all? It is an abomination, a crime against all that is natural. When Nagal began using morphs to carry out his plans, his power had grown beyond our ability to contain him. After humans, his next target became the essence of dragons. His next target had to be Arcadia. I concealed our paradise behind a curtain of sandstorms. I then hid in the underground ruins and waited for him. I did not hope to defeat him, just to exchange blows. And then draw him into the desert, which would be his end. But Nagal never showed up, did he? And he gained a warping power. That probably would have got him out of the trouble. Correct. I've no idea how he managed it, but he called those siblings through the Dragon's Gate. And now, he plans to call a horde of dragons to this land. What do we have to do to stop him? Our last hope is the power of the legendary items. It would take too long for us to gather all of them. I will go to the Shrine of Seals and tell Bramamond everything. We must have his power, no matter the cost. And we should go to the Dragon's Gate ahead of you. What? That's a good idea. Even though you cannot harm Nagal himself, you can certainly do some damage to his troops. If we don't answer Nagal's invitation soon, he'll continue to send out troops after us. If that's going to happen, we might as well take the fight to him. I won't have Lycia ravaged by any more of his acts. You truly are Roland's children. I am old, did not expect anything to surprise me again, and yet... Lord Athos. It takes the strongest of bonds to alter the course of fate. Go! Go, my youthful friends! Set your sights on the Dragon's Gate and keep moving! Eliwood, what happened to Durandal? It's right here. I'm sorry. I simply couldn't bring myself to wield it. Let me have it for a while. Is that alright? Yes. Eliwood, I understand how you feel. But without this weapon, we won't be able to stop Nagal. You know that, don't you? Yes. When next I wield it, I won't hesitate. I know. And so we gained ourselves a side quest as well, so we shall accept it. As we move onwards once again. To Chapter 29X, Battle Preparations. We've received word from Captain Fargus. If we come to Badon, he'll give us passage to the Dread Isle. Well then, let's get going. It would be best if we outfitted ourselves before setting out. We will need many supplies for a campaign on Valor. And the castle town here is better stocked than Badon, I'm sure. We can empty the coffers here and sell the treasures if need be. Within limits, of course. Say, 30,000 gold? That seems a reasonable amount. Come on, I'll lead the way. Sitia's castle town is as impressive as ever. Shops and items of all types imaginable. For generations, our ancestors dedicated themselves to a sort of frugal militarism. Nobles and commoners alike shunned extravagance. Corrupt neither the body nor the mind, they cried. Since the time of Roland, this has been the dominant ideology of Sitia. I heard that when Lord Uther first participated in the Lycian Council as Marquis of Sitia, he gave a scathing indictment of the peer system. Now I understand. His philosophy had its root in the history of Sitia itself. That's right, yet this thinking, it threatens the lifestyles of many of our aristocrats. So some groups view my brother with enmity. I must grow wise, so I can sit at my brother's side and aid him. Of course, my fighting skills are not yet what they should be. I think they're pretty good. But this isn't the place for that kind of talk. We've got to get going. Come on! Yes, I will go with you. Curious. What is it, Lindis? Hector. He acts like such a brute, but he takes his duties seriously. Hector has always been a man of firm character. I've always envied him for that. His ability to conceal any doubts he feels about himself or his actions. I know. I'm a little envious too. Of what? He doesn't second guess what he must do. No hesitation. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate about anything concerning my grandfather's health. In fact, I'd be happy to do anything I could. I thought I was all alone in the world. And now that I've found my family, I don't want to lose him. I know what you mean. I can't bear to think of losing my mother. If I survive all of this, I want to be at my mother's side, to do anything she asks. Nothing is more important than family. Yet in my heart, the plains still call me. The never-ending oceans of grass. The memory of that scent alone is enough to leave me weak. Lindis. Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get going, both of you. Well, first we must deal with the menace before us. We can't stop Nagal. We lose everything dear to us. Let's go. Everything dear to us. And so what do we do on this chapter? Our mission is to get supplies, so we don't necessarily need to really pick units, but we can take 10. So let's take our fastest moving units. If we're going shopping, it makes more sense to be able to get the ones that can move around fast to go. So that should be good enough for us, to be honest. Apart from that, do we have a fortune here? No, we do not. Has my rank gone up at all? Oh wow, I gained one in tactics, probably for finishing off that boss a little bit faster. But all the same, at this point, I could just jump in, can't I? As Melina's become level 4, and hope that no troops come to attack us, but either way, we've got Priscilla there, we've got healers, it's all good. Lord Hector, Sir Oswin, I have brought you the 30,000 gold you asked for from the treasury. In fact, what I could have done is actually sold some of those gems I got last time, which would have been a clever thing to do, wouldn't it? But to be honest, we shouldn't even need that much cash. I don't know what we'll have on offer, though. So this is the scope of what we can get to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 shops, a village, another vendor, and another vendor. We've got the vendors. And of course, we have ourselves an arena if we wish to gain ourselves some extra strength and ability. So who should we send to the arena here? That's a good question in of itself. Well, Hector, do you think you should go in, maybe? Are you good enough for this job? That's what I'm wondering. Can you do it? Can you take on all comers? Or should we leave it to someone like Lindis, who probably will just wipe the floor with everyone? Apart from that, aren't we missing a certain lord? No, we're not. Maybe we should send you in, sir. You kind of need some more experience, don't you? But we can't get you in for the first turn, so let's send you to this shop. Right, we can buy swords here, it seems, of various menageries and types. To be honest, killing edges and silver swords, I'd probably rather take a silver sword over most things. We can even get a lance reaver, and we have ourselves a fair bit of cash, so we'll take a silver sword. Right, that's if I'm right in saying that's an A rank sword, so we can only use a couple of them. The lower rank ones are probably a little bit better for us in terms of other things as well, so we'll take that as well. And we'll leave swords for now. And then we'll move you out a bit forward. Right, if we get ourselves a couple of each item, then we should be fine. We've got 5 turns to get supplies, and that means 5 turns to play around in the arena if we want to as well. So who to send in first? Say, let's send you, and hopefully you don't die! Please don't die. This would be a stupid time to die. Right, you're fighting a general with an iron lance. Please be wielding an axe rather than a sword. Well, it's lance versus lance. And no matter what, mathematically, I should really win this. Promoted unit against us, but I should be dodging or taking barely any damage. In fact, Sane's faster anyway. That's nicely done. Do you know what we should have taken? We should have taken Niels if he was possibly able to be taken. Because if we did, then we could have possibly even... There's some more gold on our list as well. Use double turns on a turn like that. So Nino, you could go check out... Well, can I still go check out this one? Right, this is all the lances. We could use a slim lance here, which is a nice weapon to be honest, but let's just buy another iron lance. Does that mean we could buy javelins here? Javelins are always good. I like javelins. We could buy another killer lance and a silver lance as well. Just buy some nice stuff. It might be too many weapons I'm buying, but I'd rather have weapons to fit the occasion. I don't really mind about my overall endgame stats. I'm just playing the game through the first time. That's why I haven't built supports or anything like that. It's all about the funds. So, we go for the armory with you as well. And to be honest, we'll buy some hand axes, that's for sure. I like ranged axes. And considering most people are still stuck at the lower tier of axes, another iron axe there probably not be too bad. A steel axe also ranks as an E-axe, which is interesting. We've got some A-axes there. We haven't actually earned a silver axe so far. We've got a killer axe on Hector already. A sword reaver's probably not bad, but we've already got one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Look at the difference in attack power between a steel axe and an iron axe as well. Not really all that much, but it's the hit chance that messes and the weight. So iron axes are usually quite good. There we go, we bought way too many weapons as usual. But that's just what I'm doing, I'm spam buying. Right, you can check this vendor in the meantime, which has more interesting stuff to buy. So we're going to get ourselves another heal, of course. We can buy a recover and a restore here, but we have them still around. See, that's a really nice ability there. But we do have one of those staffs still around, which we'll really take with us for the last bit. We have a fair few elixirs banked. God, they cost a lot. So every elixir that I dropped was tons of money's worth. But I kind of had to, I messed up. Right then, apart from that, Lindis, you get near the arena, because why not? We'll get Matthew in around it as well. Let's check out this one. Oh no, let's check out with Priscilla. Right, so this is the spellcasty place, is it? Right, so fires, thunders, and elf fires and fluxes. Well, to be honest, we've got like most of these that we possibly even need. And I'm pretty sure we've got spare fluxes as well. Either way, I think Canas is sorted for most things. So the other thing is there's one more shop and there's one village as well, so we'll visit here. Weapons and items can help build your fortune, you know. You ought to search through any chest you come across. Indeed I did, sir. Indeed I did. So with one more shop to check out, let's get you a bit nearer, Sir Heath. And check out that one as well. Then it's time for me to go up there and find out exactly how my fortunes fare in terms of stuff for people. So a turn progresses in easy fashion. Florina checks it out for the end of the episode as we find ourselves the bow-based armory. Right, we'll buy one more iron bow. That said, we could buy more short bow, which is crit. To be honest, I think I'll buy another long bow. Silver bows, silver bows. Of course, bow rank A there means I'm probably not going to get to use that much, but I'm pretty sure Lindis has replacement bows now if we bought the one iron bow, so we'll buy a second one. And I'd say Rebecca's well sorted out, so bows we don't really need to buy either. So that works out for us, so we continue onwards to do the last bit of searching of everything else. And to be honest, I'm going to use one of my guys here to just quickly sort through my inventory and see exactly how much I have before I join you next episode for more Fire Emblem as we finish off getting all our supplies. And a couple of rounds in the arena by the good as well. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.